see. Okay, we're back on.
We're back on, and we just now realized that the battle and everything else that the guy said was wrong because all we needed to say was boat. Because clearly everything else would not have hinted toward that. Whatever. Let's go check out the English paintings and see which one of them have a ship being towed in.
Okay, was that what we were looking for? A ship being towed in? Because
You said go to the
Sun
English
Rising Through
paintings,
Vapor
right?
by William Turner. 40 years before Monet, Turner creates a new painting that dissolves forms in a quivering of atmosphere and light.
Oh, shut up.
oh
Here's
wow.
what I've been looking for.
That'd be it. Well, he literally said this, so we're figuring that's the painting to be stolen, right?
The Fighting Temeraire. Splendid. What do you think?
I agree, it's splendid. The
It is
existence
not.
of this painting would seem to give credit to this whole affair.
As long as this painting remains on this wall, this letter, it is possible that all of this could be a hoax with no substance whatsoever. We will know soon enough, as the theft will have to take place tonight.
We must warn the museum's director, Holmes.
You are correct, Watson. Shall we?
Sure. I'm still pissed about us actually saying.
We put the name of the bloody boat in there.
Man, I looked up what Lord Nelson's ship was, for God's sake.
Yes, Mr. Holmes?
The boat.
It might refer to a boat.
Oh,
With the sub...
Victory.
Yes.
Farewell, Palinor.
should
So we're not going to warn him.
No, I think we gotta tell the director.
Oh, okay. Sure, why not?
Fantastic! Superb!
There, Maestro. I believe that everything is settled.
This collaboration will be my crowning glory, my masterpiece. Merci!
I have finished the inventory of the works of art, Director. Oh, and I have the pleasure of introducing the great detective Sherlock Holmes and his companion, Dr. Watson.
Good day, gentlemen. It's with pleasure that I welcome you to our gallery. I trust that you are here for pleasure and not business.
I am afraid that is not the case.
Oh,
When it is no longer a matter of art, the artist must make his excuses.
Can we
Messieurs,
shoot him?
until we meet again,
I would love
no
to
need
punch him
to
or
accompany
hit
me.
him with a cane
I
or
know
something.
the way.
Right?
my
Does he know the way
apologies,
up the
gentlemen.
cliff?
Have you been waiting long?
Mr. Palinor was able to answer all of our most urgent questions. Tell me, who was that man who just left?
That was Horace Valmont, a French painter. One of the best, seemingly. His letters of recommendation come from some of the grandest salons in Paris.
A Frenchman. Let's take a look, Watson.
That's a red flag.
Jeez.
Yes, he's very avant-garde. He heard that we were showing the works of modern painters during our temporary exhibitions. He has loaned us a number of paintings and has promised to donate those that have the greatest success to the museum.
Lestrade, just in time. And the Frenchman, Watson?
Gone?
Director, this is Inspector Lestrade from Scotland Yard. Lestrade, this is the Director of the National Gallery, Sir Pointer, and his assistant, Mr. Palinor. Lestrade, would you have your constable on duty guard the entrance and make sure that nobody comes into the museum? Director, is there anything else?
No, but
If you would care to follow me, I'll show you what the motivation behind all of this is. The reason for this little gathering is this letter that I received at my lodgings this morning. Without getting into too much detail, it claims that this painting, the Fighting Temeraire, will be stolen tonight.
pardon?
There now. It's because of a letter that you've disturbed me. You believe that?
I would never have taken the liberty to disturb you if this letter, the authenticity of which I must admit hasn't been completely confirmed, was not written by the one and only Arsène Lupin.
Arsène Lupin?
Arsène Lupin?
Us? Arsenal? Who? Lou? What?
Arsène Lupin, the most wanted cat burglar in the world. We will know soon enough whether or not this letter is a fake, or if I had reason to disturb you, Lestrade. But you must understand that we couldn't take even the slightest chance.
Perhaps.
Are we allowed to shoot
Why
people in
not
this game?
simply put this thing under lock
I don't
and
wanna kill
key
the
in the
detective
bank or
right
at
now.
Scotland Yard?
We cannot risk storing the painting in an improper environment or to entrust it to anyone who calls it a thing.
All that would achieve would be to shift the problem. This painting is priceless. Beware he who would harm it. What I propose, Lestrade, is to do a tour of the museum with Sir Pointer in order to check any possible points of break and entry, and leave 2 men on duty here tonight. In addition, Director, you must close the museum to the public and not let anyone else in.
If you feel it's necessary.
And you, Holmes?
I'll pass by tomorrow at dawn. We'll know then what we're up against. Should the unthinkable have occurred, I insist that nothing is touched until I arrive. Is that clear? Let's be off, Watson.
Listen, Inspector, I have a lot of work to take care of. It would be better if I leave you to do a tour by yourself. You are, after all, a professional. Here are the keys to all of the locked doors. If you need me, I'll be in my office.
Sounds like you trust
I
him a
best
lot.
inspect the museum to find any of Lupin's possible exits, including mice holes.
Oh. Oh.
Okay, so Inspector
We're in
Lestrade.
control of the detective now.
So, okay, I say investigate that damn crate.
Yeah, I'm gonna say he's hiding in the crate right now.
Are we allowed to investigate the crate?
No.
Really?
No, no exits on this side, nothing to report. It's dark in this box room. Good. No window.
Okay, so I'm assuming this is gonna be just boring me going to every room of this place.
Looks like it.
Haha! There is a possible
Okay, that scared
entry.
the
If
shit out of
someone
me.
wanted to descend from the roof here, he'd need a lot of time, and it wouldn't be a quiet business. But
Holy
I'd be
shit, that
wise to
scared
leave a
me.
man on duty
Because I
here,
went first
and he will
person, I
signal
didn't
the
bother
alarm
to
at any
look up.
suspicious movement coming from the roof. Arsène Lupin. It's you and I now.
Okay.
So you think he's in the crate too, right?
Yeah, I totally think he's in the crate. I mean, I think I even saw holes in it, if I'm not mistaken.
Like, are we allowed to inspect the crate or no?
No. Like, we could never interact with the crate. It's not even locked!
Oh, that's just sad. I don't know about you, but if I was this inspector, I'd check the damn crate.
No way into here.
Unless the director has one of those tunnel entrances like Batman.
Yeah.
No, no exits on this side, nothing to report. No,
This is just
no
basically
exits
us
on
being
this
on the
side, nothing to report.
I feel like we should
No,
check the crate.
no exits on this side.
You realize for this
No,
scene to go on,
no
this guy's
exits on this
basically
side,
taking-
nothing to report.
So literally, we're just going around showing that this guy, setting up for this guy's failure. You realize that?
Yeah, pretty much.
All
I'll
right.
make sure there are no windows, and therefore ways in. Don't get a headache from thinking too hard.
Wow, he sound like an asshole.
He's British and he's an inspector and he has to work with Sherlock Holmes. Of course, he's an asshole. Like this Lestrade, he's used to being outsmarted by an amateur most of the time.
Oh, it won't let me look at the map.
Okay, so, is this over when we've gone through every...
Yeah, I would assume so, but I mean, I
We
kind
missed
of went
one?
through every. Did I miss something?
I don't think so. Are we actually supposed to check behind the curtains?
Which curtains? Like these?
Those blue ones, yeah.
I mean,
Wow, there's a surprisingly large amount of space in there.
he could get in there. He could get in through here if he's really desperate.
But again, we're pretty sure he's in the damn crate, right?
No,
Yeah,
no
no,
exits
I'm
on
like-
this side.
I'm like almost like 80% positive that he's gonna come out of that crate and go, haha!
Oddly enough, I was gonna say 80% too.
Okay, let me see if there's something I missed that I can see him.
Yeah, is there something else we're supposed to find? Because, you know, the whole point of this is basically for him to fail anyway. Are we supposed to touch one of the paintings to trigger an alarm? Because, you know, what did they say when this was? Is this like 1860
That
something?
chap must have been
Rip-roaring drunk. Okay.
Oh, wait. I think I know what I gotta do.
Knock over the vase.
Okay, there we go. I'm trying to go back to first person. I got to. What do you want, Bear? I gotta look at his painting. Oh, jeez. Why am I having a hard time controlling this guy?
That chap must have.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Okay, that was the one.
Because that's.
I like how they've got rare vases just sitting in the place people sit. Because that's not going to cause any problems. Okay. We did that.
We did that.
We did that too.
Oh, it's the front door. I never checked the front door. Because it wouldn't let me at first.
We need a cannon to force this door down. The lock is too big to be jimmied, and I'll leave a man on duty in place. If Lupin does come, it won't be that way. Wait for tonight.
Yeah.
There. The
Are we
director
actually gonna
and
get a
his
cannon?
underling have left. Time for us to play now. It could be that this whole robbery is nothing but nonsense. If not, we're prepared. And this Lupin will play right into our hands. I'll lock the main door to the museum, and you will be locked in. Jeffries is on duty in Trafalgar Square, and the yard is nearby. Nothing
Okay,
to worry
I
about
actually
there.
want him to
The
fail
doors
just
leading
because
in
how
will be
much to
locked,
ask for this
but you will
sounds
each have everything you need to open them. Stay hidden and cover your light so you cannot be seen from the roof. You, Lockhart, will be stationed near the painting itself. At the least provocation, go down to the entrance and sound the alarm. The walls are too thick, so you will have to go down for your whistle to be heard. In case of real trouble, be sure to fire with deadly accuracy. Because if you even graze one of the paintings, your great-grandchildren will still be paying off your debts. Finally, you'll just have to be content with your lanterns. Gas is too expensive. Let's go, men. Keep your wits about you. You'll be relieved at 4 a.m.
Am I gonna play as one of the police officers?
That's a good question.
What the shit?
Is that a train?
That's a toy train!
Okay. Do they have toy trains in this era?
Apparently they do.
Like, I legit don't... Okay, that is some bullshit. I'm impressed, but that is some serious shit. Are we gonna see another train, or is there gonna be like kind of throne that comes by now? Oh my god, I was joking! It's a blimp.
Go on, you cantankerous codger. You have work to do.
You're right, Holmes. The constable below was indeed asked to deliver us a letter. It's from Lestrade.
Nothing good can come from such urgency.
Indeed, Holmes. This time, without doubt, the painting has disappeared. According to what he's written, they've turned the National Gallery upside down looking for it. Our presence is required immediately.
Well, Watson, the game is afoot.
Should we not have enlisted more men from the force to protect the painting?
I think that a whole brigade could not have stopped Lupin. And, of course, we can now be certain that it was he who was behind the theft. First and foremost, the police have a city and lives to protect, and we must respect that. Watson, a hansom will be hard to find at this hour, and Billy, our page, is sick. would you be so good as to flag one down while I take a moment to reread this letter?
Yesterday, I was a doctor, and now I become a valet.
Okay, I was going to say that too, but one other thing. Have you noticed that, you know what? Never mind.
Got a light?
No, sorry.
Is it Sherlock Holmes who lives in these digs here?
Indeed.
Know him?
I do have that honour. I have been of some assistance to him on occasion. Like locating hansoms, for instance.
I say, you're his valet. So tell me, does your master pay well then?
But I
bet you're not above winning a bob or two, am I right? Listen, my friend, word has it that your boss is going to have a right fright tonight at the Picture Museum.
How?
Shh, listen, my good man. If you want to fill your pockets, here's my card. Piers Urquhart Allen, that's my name. Independent reporter's the game. Spill the beans about his biz, and I'll pay you well. Look for me in one of the pubs round here. You can't miss me.
If Holmes finds out that the press is onto this business, he'll be in an explosive mood. Best to avoid speaking about it.
Okay, I'm assuming that's going to have a point later on, right? Shadow Arfox?
Crap. I went mute. Sorry about that. No, we'll probably have to use him to get more clues later on.
Right, because like that, he had to be there for some purpose, right?
Yeah, but I'll end this part here before we go to the museum.
And then find out that Lupin was probably in the damn crate.
One thing I'm gonna say before the part ends, because I watched Lupin the anime, and I gotta say, the way we saw those two guards get knocked out, pretty similar to how the anime guy would do it. He liked to use toys to.
Seriously?
Yeah, you can actually catch one of his movies on Netflix.
Nice. I'm gonna have to watch that anime.
It's the Castle of Catligirl, Catleon or something like that. Lupin and the Castle of Castillago, I think, or something like that.
Now whatever. I'll look up Lupin.
Yeah, no, they only got one movie out because the rest I think are licensed.
Ah,
And
gotcha.
yeah, he used toys to embarrass people sometimes.
Yeah, that'd be pretty embarrassing.
Yeah, we'll end this part. Let's see.